Hi there, I'm William Earnhardt with another Christmas devotional for you. And this devotional comes from the book of Acts, chapter 20, beginning with verse 34. Paul is speaking. He says, "You know that these hands of mine have worked to supply my own needs and even the needs of those who are with me. And I've been a constant example of how you can help those in need by working hard. You should remember the words of the Lord Jesus. It is more blessed to give than to receive." When I think of those words of Jesus, it's more blessed to give than to receive, and how Paul is talking about how he was working hard to supply his own needs and the needs of those around him. It reminds me of a story that my mother told about her younger sister when they were growing up. When they were in their teen years, they didn't have much. And like a lot of families in their day, what they did have, they made themselves. And my aunt, my mother's younger sister, one time was working to make a skirt. My aunt told me later that she made all of her clothes in her teen years. Everything she had, everything she wore, she made herself. And again, that's like a lot of people back in that time period. They didn't have a lot. What they had, they made. They worked hard for it. And so my mother told me that my aunt was making a skirt. And she was working hard on it. And my mother noticed, that her younger sister was working hard on this skirt and that it was coming along good. And she would compliment her on it by, "That looks beautiful. That's, going to be so nice, so beautiful." Well, by the time my aunt finished making that skirt, she had heard my mother talk about how much she liked it. So even though she had worked so hard on that skirt to make it for herself, she ended up giving it to my mother. My mother didn't ask for it. She just was mentioning how nice it was. But my aunt knew that she would really like that. So my aunt realized that it was more blessed to give than to receive, or more blessed to do something for somebody else than just for yourself. Friends, the greatest gift we can give each other is the gift of giving. And when we give, and Jesus says it's more blessed to give than to receive. And sometimes people might think, well, if I give and don't get anything back, then what is my blessing? Your blessing is you have the gift of giving. And that's a wonderful gift to have. That's the gift that Jesus had. That's the gift that Paul had while he was working hard to supply his own needs and be a blessing to others. I really like that story about my aunt, my mother's little sister. It warms my heart to think how giving she is, and to know that such wonderful people are in my family. I hope that you have some wonderful stories to share this Christmas time as well. And that's the cool thing about family, is it's not about things. It's about each other. It's about the love we share, the memories, the stories that we can tell. That's a wonderful blessing. And it is more blessed to give than to receive. And so I want to share that with you. If you have any questions or any time would like to visit with me, you can reach out to me at racer3@gmail.com. You spell out the 3, so it's RACERTHREE @gmail.com. I hope you're having a great, blessed Christmas season.